They say the greatest thing on earth is the knowledge of self. Welcome to Piffology. Let's go.
Akhenaten, originally known as Amenhotep IV, was an ancient Egyptian pharaoh who reigned during the 18th dynasty of the New Kingdom of Egypt. He is perhaps best known for his religious reforms, particularly the promotion of Aten, the solar disk, as the supreme deity. One of the notable features of Atenism was the emphasis on monotheism, with Aten being portrayed as a benevolent and omnipotent god. The art of the period reflected these changes, depicting the royal family in more natural and intimate scenes, breaking away from the traditional stiff and formal representations. Akhenaten's wife, Nefertiti, played a prominent role in the religious changes, and together they were often depicted in art worshipping Aten. The couple had several daughters, including the famous Akhenaten, who later became the wife of Tutankhamun. After Akhenaten's death, his son Tutankhamun took the throne. Tutankhamun is perhaps the most well-known pharaoh today, partly due to the discovery of his relatively intact tomb in the Valley of the Kings. Tutankhamun reversed the religious reforms of his father and reinstated the worship of traditional Egyptian gods. The Amarna period, including Akhenaten's reign, remains a fascinating era in ancient Egyptian history, marked by religious experimentation, political changes, and a unique artistic style. After Akhenaten's death, his son Tutankhamun, who was originally named Tutankhaten, ascended to the throne at a young age. During his reign 3213-23 BC, he reversed the religious reforms instituted by his father and restored the worship of the traditional gods, particularly Amun. Tutankhamun is often credited with bringing stability back to Egypt after the tumultuous period of Atenism. Tutankhamun's reign is also notable for the discovery of his tomb in the Valley of the Kings by archaeologist Howard Carter in 1922. The tomb contained a wealth of treasures and artifacts, providing valuable insights into the art, culture, and daily life of ancient Egypt. Tutankhamun's early death, possibly around the age of 18, led to a succession of pharaohs, including A and Horemheb. Horemheb, in particular, played a significant role in restoring order and stability to the Egyptian throne. He initiated a campaign to erase the memory of Akhenaten and the Amarna period, dismantling Aten temples and erasing inscriptions that mentioned At. This period of restoration marked the end of the 18th dynasty, and Egypt continued with its traditional religious beliefs and practices in the subsequent dynasties. Following the restoration efforts after Akhenaten's death, the 19th dynasty began with the reign of Seti I. He sought to stabilize Egypt politically and economically. His son Ramesses II continued these efforts and became one of the most famous and powerful pharaohs in Egyptian history. Ramesses I, also known as Ramesses the Great, engaged in numerous military campaigns, including the famous Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites. The reign of Ramesses II was marked by grand building projects, including the construction of vast temples such as the Ramesseum and the Abu Simbel temples. He ruled for an exceptionally long time, over 66 years, and his legacy left a significant impact on Egypt. The subsequent rulers of the 19th and 20th dynasties faced challenges, including external threats and internal struggles. The New Kingdom eventually gave way to the Third Intermediate Period, a time of political fragmentation and instability. During this period, the Assyrians and later the Persians had significant influence in Egypt. Eventually, Alexander the Great conquered Egypt in 332 BC, marking the beginning of the Hellenistic period in Egyptian history. The fascinating and complex history of ancient Egypt continued to evolve, with various dynasties, foreign rulers, and cultural influences shaping the destiny of this ancient civilization.
Welcome to Piffology. Like, comment, and subscribe.